Good. Yeah, okay, we're on. Good evening, Team Superstars. We are on tonight with a very special speaker. I'm so excited to be introducing Natalie to our weekly team call. And I'm sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. I do have 4 little monkeys that run around this house. So I apologize ahead of time if you hear some noise in the background. But just to give you a quick introduction who Natalie is. So Natalie, she's an authentic soul who connects people to living life and having fun. There's no better way than bringing your voice alive with her. She helps you learn to communicate with ease, brighten your outlook and public speaking, and lighten the process with humor and fun. Now, the only effects that you'll feel when you find your voice are ones of happiness, relief, and strength. When we center and connect our voice, our message is vocalized, and the physical and mental ailments that plague us melt away, meaning that we are not going to have these worries and fears about speaking in front of people, which is really the ultimate goal of this call tonight. We're all speakers. Yay, I am here to guide you. She is here, sorry, to guide you and become the best speakers possible. So I'm super excited to leave the floor. Make sure you grab your handout that I put out in the team, and we're gonna get started. So go ahead, Nat, it's all yours.
Hey everybody, it's so great to be here. Thank you to you, Christine, for having me. I have been looking forward to this. We've been talking about this for a few weeks now, and I don't want to waste any time. I want to jump right into it. You know, the focus tonight is really about the 30-second pitch. We really want to grab those people that we meet and tell them right from the get-go who we are, what we do, and why we do it. Now, I don't see you, you see me, but I can only imagine that if I were to ask the question, how many of you are really nervous when you have to present yourself or give you a quick introduction? So I'm going to assume that there are a few hands that are waving, going, yeah, that's me. And, the key to it is really, for me, my twist on the 30-second pitch is really focusing on using your words, because they have power. Our clients and our customers, you are in that business. I've been in that business for many years, and they feel sorry, my husband's coming home. They feel the weight of our words, and they know when you say it. So just to give you a quick background, I've been an event planner for multiple years. So huge service industry. And I've made the shift because 2 years ago I had a daughter and I wanted to have a more flexible schedule. Being a speaker for multiple years, hosting events, I decided to embrace and share these basic skills so that you'll be able to also live with ease when it comes to speaking, because we know how hard it is. I know that Christine is going to open up a chat on Facebook, so if you do have any questions, please feel free to ask them. And Christine, maybe you could just transmit them to me as we go along. That way I can focus on this. Hi, sweetheart. So I love this part, because the thing that I want you to embrace in all this is not only introduce yourself, but introduce yourself with authenticity about who you are really and what are the values that are important to you. So when you have a chance, visit my website at nataliemailhot.com. And the 3 values that I have are authenticity, fun, and humor, or playfulness, let's say. And that will always come across when I'm training. That is what hooks my clients in. That's what hooks in my customers. That's what they know, that when they work with me, that's what they're going to get. They're going to get fun. They're going to get humor, because I love to laugh. And they're going to get, pardon me, the authentic me. So on that worksheet that I gave Christine a while ago, if I'm not mistaken, there's a place where you can actually fill it out. So if you want to take just 15 seconds, what are 3 things that are really important to you? Is it to have fun with your job? Is it to be family oriented? Is it to empower other women? Is it to become financially free? What are the things that are going to be important to you? So there are multiple ways that you can prep your pitch. And what I like to say is that you need to have a couple of options, because you're never faced with the same audience. So Christine and I go to networking events, and those are other professionals, and we want them to know what we do. So for me, when I introduce myself, I actually use the tagline from my website, and I say to folks, imagine speaking with confidence, imagine communicating clearly, saying what you really mean, and presenting it well. Those are three things that I want to get out there. That's the message I want. So I know that Unique has a message, and I think I at the bottom of that sheet I said it. I went to your website and I pulled up. That passion was important to Unique, empowering, and financial reward. Those are key words that you may want to include if they are important to you. Oh, just lost my train of thought. I apologize. I'm going to go back to my sheet just to refresh. So in your pitch, I want you to incorporate that. So who are you? You want to say your name. So I am Nathalie. I train. I'm a trainer. So, I train people. I advise. I teach. All those things. I facilitate. My name's Nathalie. I'm a public speaking and presentation skills facilitator. I help kids and teens and professionals just like you have ease when they speak, have ease and do it with fun. You can play around with your words. And one of the things that, oh, hi there. One of the things that you can certainly do is my emails on my website. Please feel free to send your pitch to me, and then we can work on it together, because at the end of the day, all I want is success for all of you, to make sure that Christine, you took yourself out. Okay, no problem. So you are going to make sure that you use you're going to use I apologize, your values to describe you. My name is, I am a professional makeup artist. I'm a professional Unique distributor. I help women empower themselves. You have to choose the words that you can relate to. So I'm going to put Christine on the spot, and I'm going to ask her to share us what her 30-second pitch is. And so ladies, take notes. Listen carefully to what she's going to say.
Yeah, just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry.
No problem.
The kids are being a pain in the neck. Okay, so, okay, put me on the spot. So this is what I usually say when I go to a networking event. So I just stand up with my smile and my enthusiasm, and I'll say, hi, my name is Christine, and I am a Unique presenter. But what I really do is I help enhance women's natural beauty by offering them a service of free makeup coaching, and I also promote an amazing natural product line.
Love it.
Yeah? Okay.
I hope everybody wrote that down. And you can use it, because really, if you may not be makeup artists, but you may be, moving in that direction. Just for fun, yesterday I spoke at LaSalle College, and they were all event planning students. They are in the industry. You have to embrace who you are and what you're doing. You are a makeup professional. That's what you guys do. And that's what you're sharing. You're sharing the love. Why are you doing it? I mean, some of you may be moms. I'm a mom. For me, one of the things that's important is that I'm a mom of a young girl. I want her to have that voice. I want her to make sure she is at ease when she speaks. And I want that for kids right now, because I know I was that child in school that had such difficulty expressing herself. And I don't want that for her. And I'm more, it brings me joy to share these basic things. So one of the things I want to remind you of when you are doing these pitches, to ensure that you sound clear. because it's so easy to sound like a run-on sentence when we do these. Oh, he's sad. Hi, my name's Natalie. I'm a public speaking facilitator, and you're not catching your breath. So one of the key tips would be make sure that each sentence is short. Hi, my name's Natalie. Stop. And if you have to write it out with a little slash to remind yourself that you have to stop and pause, do that, because that's one of the tools I use to remind myself I need to stop and pause there. My name's Natalie. Stop. I'm a public speaking and presentation skills facilitator. It's not only allowing you to move to the next sentence, it's allowing your audience, your customer, potential customer, digest what you're saying. And it also helps you eliminate those small little words that we use, the ums and the ahs and the ands and the buts. We're all guilty of that. We're all guilty of using them. Even I tell my clients, I'm a sewer right up from the get-go. I'm a sewer. I use the word so for whatever reason. I rarely and ah, but I do use the word so. So we want to make sure that we eliminate those words because it makes it flow. There's more fluidity. It just rings nicer to the ear. Now we're fortunate that we can speak in our cars. So when you're driving around and you're alone, just practice in the car. Keep practicing it. Repeat and repeat. And people will just think you're speaking on the phone, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to check in. Any questions?
So far, no, I don't see any questions right now.
Perfect. Okay. So we talked about the opening. We talked about what you want to incorporate, which are your values, the things that are important to you. I have a list, Christine, of values that I'll send to you that I've posted elsewhere that will maybe help your team, find what they want. They might. I think sometimes when we're, thinking about it, what is it exactly that you want? Do you want to erase the fear? Do you want to, empower women? Do you want to have fun with what you do? I think what you ladies do is incredible. You are all very inspiring. And that should be the ultimate goal. If you're not sure too, visit the Unique website because that will give you a source of inspiration on what that mission will be the inspiration for your pitch. And that'll just give you a landing. It'll give you somewhere to land and say, okay, what is it that I want to do? And if you need to repeat the Unique mission, that's okay because it's what you believe in. That's why you're doing what you're doing. That is honestly really the big picture. One of the things I want to touch on, I think we've already planned a second part, is the extension of that, where when somebody really asks you what you do, you can just elaborate just a short bit, 3-4 key sentences, and I'll provide you a handout too for that, Christine, because it's so much easier to have a worksheet to fill it out.
Can I have a request for the training on November 11th?
Yeah.
Is it possible to do a quick role playing?
Oh, absolutely.
You and I, so the girls can get a bit of an idea?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. Yeah, I would love to do that. That would be great. So at this time, are there any questions or concerns?
I don't see any questions right now, but it is recorded, so probably a lot more people will get the playback link, and I'll keep that posted in the group, and then you'll be able to answer it.
Yeah, and okay, excellent. So you're going to add me to that group. That's perfect. Excellent. I don't want to extend it too much because it's really short and sweet. Yeah. But if anybody has any questions, I'm available to chat with anytime.
Awesome. Okay. So did you want them to send you a friend request, a private message? How do you want to be communicated? You prefer just to be communicated through the Facebook?
They can communicate through Facebook. They can or email me at nathaliemailhot.com.
Okay.
Which is my email, or they can call me. My phone number is on the website, so I'm more than happy to chat.
Okay, great. So we'll make sure we'll post the website in the group too. Do you offer any classes, maybe group classes or any private coaching?
We actually do. I will be working with a partner in offering some intensive classes in the coming weeks. So I will let you know about that. You can share it with the team. And what I will do today is I will offer the girls a 20-minute Skype call or phone call. So a private, just a quick one-on-one. Anything they want to talk about, I'm more than happy to offer that to you guys.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much. So this is a complimentary Skype call just for being on the call tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Absolutely.
girls, you better take advantage of that. That is amazing. Well, I've learned a lot. I was reading out over the handout, and we learn a lot about on these calls all the time, so that's the exciting part. I think mastering your 30-second pitch is probably one of the #1 skills that you can master, because once you've got your 30-second pitch down, then if you're faced with someone that asks you what you do, you're not like, this mascara that everyone talks about, well, that's what I sell. It doesn't sound so exciting. So that's why I really wanted to bring on Nathalie, being a professional public speaker, with the confidence and the authenticity that she has. And I thought it'd be perfect for our team, because it's exactly what we need. We need someone to show us how to go about getting that elevator pitch, perfected. And absolutely what Nathalie said, I know I look crazy. I'll have the kids in the car and I'll be practicing. I'll be driving by myself to appointments and I'll be practicing. I'll look at myself in the mirror and I'll be practicing, because you know what? When you want to come up against, you come up to that customer or that potential prospects, you want it to flow just naturally. So it's okay if you look like a fool at home.
Absolutely. And it's practice. It's all about practice.
Practice.
Repeating those same sentences. And, in the second part, we can talk about, alternatives, because you always want to have another one or two in your back pocket, depending on what group of customers that you're meeting.
Okay, great. So we'll be talking about that in the next training call. So our bi-weekly team calls, which will be Wednesday, November 11th, again at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it will be recorded for those girls in different time zones and those who couldn't attend. And it'll be available on playback on YouTube, and I'll post the link as well on the team group. So good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much, Nathalie. Have a good evening. Bye.
Bye.